Happy Pride! I am cooking with Duncan Hines in my Easy Bake Oven. Hi, it's Trixie. Welcome back to the channel, and it's time to revisit, honestly, ooh, that's hot, something that was kind of my bread and butter on this channel the last couple years, but we've kind of strayed. We've been busy with makeup, we've been doing live guitar shows, we've been doing a lot of stuff besides burning ourselves on toy ovens. And today we are happening upon a brand new oven. This one, I got this on eBay a while ago. This is a very old Easy Bake oven. This one's from the 70s. If you've watched me cook before, things can go very awry, but also I've accidentally pulled off some really cute things in these little ovens, surprisingly. I guess they're technically made for children to be able to use, so I guess as an adult cross-dresser, I should be able to figure it out. And today, I've chosen to make something a little different. It's Pride. I wanted to make something kind of prideful, but we've kind of done the rainbow thing. And so I thought, why don't we do a cake that's sort of based on the trans flag, which is a baby blue, a white, and a baby pink. Switch it up. I mean, rainbow, honestly, I'm a drag queen. We do rainbow every June, like clockwork. This is a salute to all you trans people out there, but also anybody who likes cake. So it's really a celebration for anyone. This is the Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Strawberry Supreme Signature Mix. Now, what I really like about the Duncan Hines mixes is, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I'm not a professional cook or baker or chef. You can be approximately putting this recipe together and it will still bake. It will bake in this oven in a light bulb. It's great because they make baking extremely accessible, even if your skill levels are very low, like mine. Let's get into it. And before we start cooking, I just wanted to say thank you so much to Duncan Hines for having me do this project. I fell in love with baking Duncan Hines mixes a couple years ago in these little Easy Bake ovens, and I started stalking Duncan Hines on the internet, asking them to do a Pride video with me. So it's really nice to be able to do that here live in person. So the recipe says, preheat oven to 350. These little Easy Bakes heat up to about 380, so they run a little hot. I mean, there's a light bulb in here, so there's no real way to like measure the heat. You just have to watch it and try not to burn yourself. Spray the bottom and sides of the pans with baking spray. This is a very old Easy Bake oven, and the old Easy Bake ovens used to come with pans that look like this. Pretty crazy, very different. Ooh, so blend, we need cake mix, water, eggs, and oil in a large bowl. So if you're like me, a person who lives alone, a little tip for you is most of these recipes are based around 3 eggs, which means you can take this mix, cut it in 3, and instead of doing 1 cup of water, you do a 1/3 cup of water. Instead of doing 3 eggs, you do 1 egg. And instead of doing a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, you do 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons. That way you can make a small personal style fresh cake and you're not 32 years old alone in a home with a giant cake and you can't be trusted to not eat the whole thing in like 2 days. So here's the mix. It's pink. The box is 432 grams. So this is about 140, which is a 1/3 of the box. Up next, we need an egg. Oh! I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose a nail in here. Can I get a towel? If you're gonna bake, I recommend you bake with an assistant, so you never have to get up or do anything. Water, we need a 1/3 cup of water. Finally, this is when it gets tricky. This is supposed to be a 1/2 cup of oil. A 1/2 cup of oil divided in 3 is 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons. You know, God doesn't give with both hands, and he used to be a model, so. That was a lot. Well, if the recipe doesn't go right, we now have video evidence of where it went wrong. That should be good. I hope this is right. Never doubt yourself, okay? I got my little mixer. I once posted a video on the internet of me using a whisk that was electrical taped to a screw gun. I got sent a free one of these because people on the internet felt bad for me. It already smells like strawberries. It smells really good. Wow. All right, work. Pour into pans and bake immediately. All right, so I got the little Trixie cam here. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour of the inside. There's Nick, hi. So the mix looks pretty good. Now this one, I don't know if you can see in there. It's one of the classic ones where we're gonna feed the pan through. But again, this is from the 70s, so I really hope this works. And then the thing is, you can't overfill these because this oven has to go in and out laterally. So if you overfill it, when you pull it out, the whole top of the cake gets scraped off and then it starts burning. Don't ask me how I know. If you guys don't know, a little fun fact about the Easy Bake Oven, it was released in 1963 and it sold over 500,000 units in its first Christmas, and it had to triple the amount of production for the following year. And it's been on sale since 1963. I hope this isn't too much. I hope I didn't just like do what I said I hoped it wouldn't do. Do you see this? Sorry to this man. Okay. This normally has like a scraper, but this is a very old toy, so I think we lost the scraper in Vietnam. All right, how long does it say to cook? A cupcake is 16 minutes. A cupcake is certainly bigger than this. I would say that this, in my experience, won't take longer than 8 to 9 minutes. Let's just wait a little bit. Okay, I think I made it too tall. Like, look at this. Do you see how it's already starting to grow over the top? Like, I can visually see it rising right now. You're never gonna get this out of here. Thoughts?
I'm here for the drama.
It's so big, oh God. I gotta go. Even though I'm still on camera, I gotta go. Oh my God, it's so big. By the way, it's a testament to the mix that it's like instantly baking. It looks perfect, but oh, there's a window. Do you see that? That's not good, right? Oh no! Oh God! How long has it been?
Like 3 minutes.
It's been 3 minutes. It's so big. The neighbors are gonna think I'm having. Duncan Hines is like, sorry, our cakes are too sickening and rise too fiercely. You know what? It stopped growing now though, so I think it can probably come out soon. This is the problem with these old school children's ovens. There's not exactly a manual. It's just panic and eventually you get burned. Side note, I'm wearing a drugstore, full face of drugstore today. And it's been on for like 12 hours. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Can I get a hot pad? Oh, that accent, did you hear that? Can I get a hot pad? Well, here's what we can do. That's almost done. Let's prep the next one. Let's, I guess, put a little less in this one. I don't really remember how much I put in there though. I think she's ready to burn. She's crowning. I'm going in. I'm sterile. It wasn't too big. That is so horrible. Is it coming out? It's coming out! You guys, I think this one's done. I guess I could get in frame. All right, everybody shut up. I know this isn't about fun. This is about baking. Just when I say I'm not gonna burn myself this time, I'm sticking my fingers in here. Do you see how my assistant wished that my eyelashes would start on fire? All right, let's give it 5 minutes. Set a timer for 7 minutes. I changed my mind. That seemed about 7. That didn't seem like 10, did it? No. Ah! Girl, I'm an experienced baker in Easy Bake Ovens. This is done. I know. We're gonna put this in the fridge and I think that will help it. Yeah, this is my house. I normally don't show you guys my house because I'm afraid of you guys coming to kill me, but all right, so there, that will, cool out in here. Because we're gonna frost these, and if you cool these little cakes are so thin, if you don't put them in the fridge, when you go to frost them, they literally break apart. So now that we figured out a system, I say we start on making some of the icing. So I picked out the Duncan Hines creamy vanilla frosting. It's my favorite. I just like vanilla, classic, easy, love it. Let's read a little bit about the trans flag, actually. I don't really know much about it. The transgender flag is a light blue, pink, and white pentacolor pride flag representing transgender community organizations and individuals. Adopted in 1999, it's designed by American trans woman Monica Helms. I didn't know that, that's fierce. This flag specifically is about transgender pride, diversity, rights, remembrance of transgender individuals. So pressure's on. It's Pride Month and we're baking a trans cake. And if it doesn't turn out, well, we're just not gonna be invited to pride parties and I can't have that. Let's take a little bit of the vanilla. It's just great, okay? So now, white frosting, we're just gonna do a drop of blue here. Try not to do too much because I really want it light blue. Mixy, mixy. Mixy Mattel. I hate myself. We need more. Ooh. I mean, I guess that's blue. I'm afraid to go too dark. I forgot all about my cake. Oh my God, I'm busy. Baking is about relaxing. Real baking is about relaxing. You put it in the oven, what could go wrong? This thing, my house could start on fire. I think that looks great. That actually looks blue now. All right, let's see what's going on with her. It's a beautiful day to be struggling. It's stuck. All right, we're gonna need you to push. It's still cooking. Oh, I think this one's okay too. So this is gonna be a 3-level cake. This is the last one. All right, now we gotta make pink frosting while this is cooking. So this is just like really physical. Baking is physical. I would say baking is right up there with like triathlons. Now, I think that it's just red. It's just very little red. Let's do like 3 of these. Oh, that's gonna be too much. Red is the strongest pigment. Oh God, this is gonna be red. Oh no. Oh, I think that looks good. Never mind. I had confidence the whole time. See that? I think that looks perfect. And when you put the two together, it really does look pink and blue. All right, we're gonna let this cook for about 6 more minutes and we'll be right back. So we got 3 cakes. 1, 2, 3. My hope and my dream, my plan, is to do cake, white frosting, cake, white frosting, cake. And then I don't know. Okay, let's just see what happens. It came out perfect. Look at that. That looks flawless, right? Pretty amazing. So something I learned from frosting these little babies is you do a little bit on the bottom, just right here, because then this thing's gonna stick. So now it's gonna stick better. I'm gonna take a little bit of this white frosting, creamy vanilla. Now, if you really wanted to do this right, you would shave these down to be even, but the cakes are so little at this scale, you can't exactly like cut them up without them breaking apart. Oh, this is lopsided, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to put the other one so that they even each other out. I think they kind of do. Please don't break apart. This one feels more fragile, you guys. It's just the scale, they're so little, so much can go wrong. All you short people out there, you know, you're constantly in danger. Listen, I'm not a professional baker. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, standing in front of a tiny oven. This is the part of the video where it starts to become very obvious that this is not a professional bakery and I'm not a baker. So the trans flag colors, it goes blue, pink, white, pink, blue. But we're only gonna do 3 colors because I don't have the skill set, okay? So we're gonna do color, color, color. I think we're gonna do bam, bam, bam. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Good for us. Can I just say before I start that this is being done with good intentions, but that I promise nothing? Is that okay? Is that like reasonable? This will work. No, no, no. You know what? Yes, it is gonna work. You know what? I believe in myself. It's not gonna be beautiful, but it is gonna be a stripe. Okay, that's not a bad start. That's actually not bad. Not good, but like it could be a lot worse. If you guys have seen some of my other baking videos, you know that things can always get worse. So I think we're gonna do like a pink, white, blue, and it'll be like a fade. These are so fragile. Do you guys see like when I frost it, like the whole thing moves? I'm gonna switch tools. Maybe that's the vibe. Oh yeah, this is better. You know, this isn't my best work. You know, sadly, this is not the worst, like at all. But you know what? The best ingredient is love, and I do try to make all these. Sadly, I try to make them the best I can, which is why it's so shitty when they turn out bad. I think you guys can probably kind of see better here. The blue and the white. So we're gonna do pink now. Oh, the knife is definitely better than the spoon. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I have some rainbow sprinkles. I wonder if I'll around and do rainbow sprinkles. I'm gonna acknowledge a crutch that I have in baking, which is I don't do a good job and then I cover it in sprinkles to cover up how bad it looks. Be honest in the comments. Does this look good? I don't think it's that bad. It's certainly not great, but I'm gonna see what kind of sprinkles I have. Okay, so these are technically holiday sprinkles, but they are rainbow. Oh, I think it's pretty now. Oh, I think it's beautiful. Sorry, this is what, okay, there is a Christmas tree on it. I like that. I think that's beautiful. You know, all drag is valid. All cakes are valid. I think this is incredible. Look at that, love it. So we have the perfectly moist strawberry supreme cake mix. So the cake is gonna be pink. And then we have the creamy vanilla frosting, which is gonna have white layers. And then we have the trans flag colors with rainbow sprinkles. It actually takes a lot of effort to do this as often on this channel as I've done it and not improve. It actually takes work to in no way improve. Let's cut into it and see how beautiful it is. And would you look at that? It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I thought the inside was really gonna be a mess. Look at this tiny little piece of cake. Love it, love it. All right, let's get into it. It's delicious. I cannot recommend the strawberry one enough. I think it's so good. It literally tastes like vanilla with like a strawberry twist. It's very soft strawberry, but it's so good. And look at the inside, actually turned out pretty good. That's good. That's good. I think that's good. Thank you so much to Duncan Hines for having me do this video and for supporting me pretty much 2 Pride years in a row. Thank you so much for working with me. And thank you guys for watching me cook on the channel again. If you like what you saw, there's plenty of semi-okay quality baking on this channel. So happy Pride and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.